Today we're going to talk about the increased presence of security personnel in retail establishments, offices, houses of faith, things of that type because of all the random crazy violence that's been going on in the country. My name is Mike Ashworth. I do personal injury law at Worth Law Office with offices throughout the state. You can, in fact, sue security personnel for certain acts. In the state of Oklahoma, security personnel, whether armed or unarmed, have to go through basic training known as CLEET, C-L-E-E-T. It's Council on Law Enforcement Education and Training, which I taught as a prosecutor for a number of years. This means they have to be trained in the proper application and use of force. For a higher level of training, you can carry a weapon, but that, as I say, is a much higher level of training. Many times you see security personnel that are not armed. They're meant to be what's known as a visible deterrent, not an armed deterrent. And they are trained in things such as use of grabs, arm holds, body hug techniques, and cuffs, use of handcuffs. What happens if you walk in a store and you are accused of something you did not do? Say it was shoplifting, say it was something where you were eating chips that you took from it, which is a type of shoplifting, but you're consuming chips. You're putting things in your pockets, again, shoplifting, and the guard comes up to you and says, hey, I need to look in your pockets. You say, no, I'm not gonna let you look in my pocket. I need to look in your pockets. Even if you have something in there you shouldn't have, but if you don't, and they sit there and get a little fussy with you and they decide that they're gonna make this into a battle of egos, and they sit there, I'm telling you, I'm going to look in your pockets one way or another, cooperate with me. You say, no, you have no right to search me. Next thing you know, they grab you, they wheel you around, they put you against the cans in the soup section, and they start reaching into your pocket. There's nothing there. Who can you sue? Well, you can sue the security guard. You can sue the company he works for or she works for. You may be able to sue the store if the store exacts or contributes in some way to the methodology and the control of the security guard. Let's say, for example, the store has a certain code, and the code is that if there's a problem, they'll sit there and say in the code, and the code is for the security guard to go to a particular area. Well, that's okay. They're just directing him where the problem is. But let's say that they also do this. They say to the store personnel in the code that whenever that code is announced, they are to immediately rush to the front of the store and stand there. Now, at that point, the office control system is exerting some aspect of control over the security situation. So it's possible you could sue the premises owner. I've seen it done both ways successfully. You never know. But the security company is definitely going to be at fault, and they will have insurance more often than not. I've never seen a security company that is approved, as CLEET approved, where they did not have some level of insurance. But they are not true law enforcement. They can make an arrest, but it's more of a citizen's arrest where they have to call the police and then remand the individual and their custody to the police department without the unreasonable use of force. So if you cuff them to a chair for 2 hours waiting for TPD to get there, probably unreasonable use of force. If you have any questions, give us a call, TulsaPersonalInjuryLawyer.pro on the web, or 918-924-5528. I'm Mike Ashworth. Be careful.